The Jets are 9 points out of a playoff spot with 25 games to go. The first thought, it's too deep a hole to try to climb out of. But Jets fans would love to point at Connor Hellebuyck and what he just did at the Olympics and say, hey, anything can happen. Craig, where do you land on the Jets' chances of reaching the postseason this year?
Slim and none. And again, you can dream about it. You can think that there's hope there, but that's what you're trying to deal with is hope. This Winnipeg Jets team has just not performed at any type of consistent or high enough level to start reeling off wins in this last part of the season. Combine that with some injuries, specifically to Josh Morrissey on the back end, Nino Niederreiter's out of the lineup, Neil Pionk's out of the lineup. It would be different, perhaps, to a slight extent if you had all your best players available to you. They don't. So the reality for the Winnipeg Jets is they're too far behind, they're too deep a hole, and now it has to be about looking forward. The beginning for the 26-27 season and the retooling and reconstruction to a slight degree for the Winnipeg Jets begins now. It doesn't begin in the summer. This is your opportunity. This is what you look at. And maybe you don't make significant moves, but you got to start planting seeds because this is not a place where the Winnipeg Jets expected them to be. And if you don't want to be in this place going forward, you got to start considering making those moves that find you out of this place at the beginning of the 26-27 season.
As it starts right now, Craig, the Jets only have two players on our trade bait board, Luke Schenn and Logan Stanley. Should Kevin Cheveldayoff embrace being an even bigger seller at next Friday's deadline?
Yeah, well, I don't know what else he has to trade. Like, let's start with Logan Stanley really specifically. He's had a great emergence this year. He's a unique type of defenseman. He's been drafted and developed. They've been patient with him in Winnipeg. Kevin Cheveldayoff has shown time and time again that he's diligent. He's diligent in getting his players signed. He finds ways to do it. And all the speculation, whether it was Hellebuyck, whether it was Scheifele, whether it was Kyle Connor, others, you think about him and he comes out and he goes, yeah, we have an announcement. We've signed so-and-so to a long-term contract. I know he's working hard to try to get Logan Stanley. He would be a coveted player on the trade market for teams to try to find that player. But the Winnipeg Jets have this unique player. The only way I see him moving is if there's a belief that Kevin Cheveldayoff can't get him signed and he'll get nothing in return. Luke Schenn, depth defenseman, you're going to get a draft pick. That's what you're going to get. Other than that, Gino, I don't think there's anything of significance. It's all depth players, players that haven't performed anywhere near their level of play. You're getting prospect. You're not even getting a prospect. You're getting draft picks, and you're getting 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round draft picks in the years to come. So he's not going to cut into the heart of this team because he doesn't need to. What he needs to do is look at building this team and supporting the spine and the pillars of his franchise because they are significant, beginning with Connor Hellebuyck.
Here's the problem for the Jets. Not only are they 9 points out, they've got 5 teams, the Flames, Kraken, Preds, Kings, and Sharks, that they've got to climb over to get there.